wrong button. Well, hopefully I'm back anyway. My hotkeys are very dangerous. Oopsies. That wasn't the right way. Are you for real? Get fucked. The good news is I'm getting a stream deck for Christmas. So, I will not have hotkeys in it on anymore, which means I will not continue to repeatedly accidentally turn off my stream. Is this really the way?
Balara, how is it you're the first veil jumper I've ever met?
Oh, well, we're new. Just started up recently. You know, when Arleth and Forrest started going all weird.
When was that?
A little bit before Elgranon and Gillenane showed up.
That can't be a coincidence.
Lines up nicely, doesn't it? Well, not nicely, but it lines up.
What? It looks like there should be... Oh, down.
A picnic, huh? Not how I pictured hanging out with a monster hunter.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the Wardens have been through, and what's ahead.
Does feel like a dangerous place to be in your,
I'm surprised you actually
your
listened.
casual civvies instead of in your armor.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
That's cute!
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
Has Emmerich actually tried this tea out yet?
He looked it up in some books. Says people used to drink it all the time.
And lived to tell about it?
Bottoms up.
This seems like a bad plan.
That's not bad.
It's gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, something else. Well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a
Oh
little
god,
earthy.
are we just
Wait,
full on
what?
hallucinating?
There. Davrin.
What?
Did you, hear anything? Maybe
It's like
out
a
of the ordinary
hallucinogenic?
just now?
I heard that.
No, I mean, before that.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
So not
More
hallucinogenic?
than might.
Maybe it affects
So we
some
can
people more than
understand
others.
what Hassan says?
You all right, Rook?
Worms to you too, Hassan.
Worms?
You wouldn't get it. It's between you and Hassan.
You want to dig
I
some
love
up for me?
this!
Be my guest.
I love this so
I'll
much.
skip that. Thanks for getting me out
That's
of the
very
lighthouse,
weird.
Davrin.
Worms.
And with good company.
Worms. What a weird little side quest. Worms. Okay. Do I have any other Arlathon quests? Docktown, Treviso. Oh, I can't. Boo! I can't do the Ilario until I do the plot. Boo! Docktown. Alright. I guess we'll go do a couple of Docktown quests. Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm still only 65% discovered. This is a big place. I do have to say, I do miss how much more open world Inquisition was. Like, this is definitely, these maps, like, harken back to Dragon Age 2 for sure, and I liked the freedom of Inquisition more. Please. Oh, you know what? Actually, what we're gonna do? No, I don't think I'll have a lot of new dialogue options. Why is my hair doing this around the ear? I cannot get it. Did that fix it? Nope. It's really bothering me. Is this the right piece? Yeah. Alright, I think that did it. We'll see. I was going to go back to the lighthouse, but I don't think I'm going to have any new dialogue options because I ran around and talked to everybody after my last mission. This fucking... Okay. Pardon me, just trying to fix my ears here. It sticks out, but that's fine. Who cares? Let's go to Ducktown. I will do some plot. My ears are wonky, but, like, there have to be elves with wonky ears, right? So, let's pick up Nev. Ooh. Hello.
How do the Venatori keep the blight from infecting their own? Does Algernon give them some sort of protection?
Polara, you gotta move.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. Besides, I have news, and every messenger bird I've met is dreadful at nuance.
I mean, I know why Dorian can't be here. I've been questioning why he's here all along. Like, this is not good for a man who's trying to pretend he's not in league with the opposition. It's not sneaky.
What's the problem with Magister Pavis being here?
He's our eyes and ears in the Magisterium.
I thought
He
that was
needs
going to be a
keep
fun, snarky
suspicion
line,
off
and it
them.
wasn't.
Yes, I know. Can't be spotted with the shadow dragons. You worry too much, May.
I don't
Well,
think she
what
does.
do you have for us?
She's
The
correct.
cult lost people in Arlathan. and leadership has fallen to Knight Commander Lenos. He aims to bring the city to its knees.
But Minrathous is already falling apart.
I know.
They don't
While
care.
the Varantis' attack on the city could have been much worse, the people's fear in the aftermath is palpable.
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not
Does
with the
Dorian end up
Venatori
being
circling
placed
like
as Archon, I
vultures.
wonder? Because
The
he is
risen
still
gods
a
are preparing for
magister.
something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
Also, the little, like, thing popped up saying that, you know, this is the result of my choices. And I wonder, is there a choice in which... Like, I saved Minrathous and the Archon still died. Is there a way to save Minrathous and have the Archon not die? Or does he just always die, like, even if you save Minrathous? Don't know.
Just tell me how I stop them. What are they planning?
That's the problem. I don't know. But we'll find out. Lenos is the key to all of it. First, we stop what he's planning for Minrathous.
And then we find out what the gods are preparing for.
Let's hope it stays that simple.
It won't.
One of Lenos' Venatori associates is often at the Cobbled Swan. Let's see what we can get from him.
We? Dorian, you can't be going yourself.
It's the Swan. Everyone goes to the Swan.
You're so bad
right
at
now.
this. Bro. How have you been doing this for like 10 years? And still, like, just be so bad at the basics of, like, sneaking around and spying, which always sounded like it was sort of like a necessity in high society in Tevinter. Like, I love Dorian so much, and he's so bad at this!
You good? Things are going well.
Okay, I wonder can you have Dorian and the Inquisitor meet at the same time? Because those plots are both in the Cobbled Swan. I doubt it. I bet they're gonna trigger separately, which is really funny,
That
but
Magvaris has some steel.
I know. I'm glad she's
I have
on our
such
side.
a crush on her.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long.
Because he shouldn't be there! Well, there's the Inquisitor.
There's Dorian.
And there's Dorian. They're right next to each other. And they're not gonna interact! Oh, that's funny!
There's Lenos' associate. According to the shadows watching him, he's nervous and doesn't talk much, but does odd jobs for coin. Interesting, yes? I'll draw him off, you check his belongings, see if you can discover any clues about Lenos' plan.
This is such a bad plan. You're a fucking Magister, Dorian.
Mostly gone, warm. I don't even know what this is. Ale? Looks like he's been nursing it a while.
A map of the Minrathous streets near the waterworks and an ominous caption. Blight and Darkspawn released. The city yields to the Horde. Oh, great. Love that. That's great.
Half-eaten stale bread. water flask, muddy socks, and this map. Minratha's targets? That doesn't sound good.
Lighting the water like they did in Treviso.
The bedroll? It's definitely seen better days. And it's damp. Sleeping out in the rain?
Or in the waterworks, blighting it.
This all sounds like trouble.
What are you poking about
Dorian
there
will want
for?
to know.
Oh, I don't know. I just clear the tables.
Alright, there's the Inquisitor. Here's Dorian. Oh. Okay, so this is a fuller plot than I realized. We'll do it. Oops, I meant to bring Nev. Sorry,
Lenos
Nev.
intends to destroy the city with blight and darkspawn.
Cuffs. Nothing like an attack to cause chaos in a city.
You should head there immediately.
All right, let's go.
Is this the horrible place? Oh no, new area. I'm sorry, Nev. I meant to bring you. I just forgot.
Better be ready. That's a win.
I hate that I'm running around this wall barefoot. That's so gross. This looks very dark spawny, very deep roadsy.
Trouble coming.
Get clear!
Something tore through these gates. Something big.
Trouble coming.
How bad? The Shadow Dragon.
So rude.
More blight in the way.
There's always more blight.
It is non-stop, it's true.
That did it.
What if you get to the end of the game and it's like, congrats, you're now blighted. You did not use your ranged weapons to break all of those gates. You're blighted. Bye.
Finish them up!
Everything's crumbling down here. Might be tricky to get out.
I wonder if this connects to the deep roads.
I mean, it pretty clearly is part of the deep roads.
You need to find the other boil. Find the blight boils. You need to clear the way and keep pushing. We got it. We should be clear.
Shadow dragons? How did you find this?
Shadow dragons.
Do you think you've won? Do you think you can stop the Venatori? Or the risen gods?
You're a big man.
The Shadow dragons have brought
The Shadow Dragon.
to the city. Bring these dissidents to justice. That's an order.
Last corrupt Templar in Minrathis. Let's look around, see what we find.
Oh, this is the way we came. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. There's nothing in here, so it must be through the doors. More Dreadwolf statues. Lenos. Preparations for the Risen God's ritual demand more soldiers. Sow chaos within the city. Make the people desperate. Tell them the Venatori and the gods will deliver them. Do not disappoint.
The Risen God's ritual. That's what the gods and the Venatori are preparing for.
I mean, yeah. The Magisterium is ours. The Templars are ours. The palace can no longer hide that Archon Rodonis is dead. The city spirit will soon break and the Venatori shall rise.
Lenos's documents. They detail the Venatori's long-term plans, and what they want to do to Tevinter.
Ancient elves drew from the magic of the celestial spheres and wove their greatest enchantments beneath a darkened sun. A full eclipse approaches, which is an auspicious portent for our risen gods, Philia.
These star charts predict an eclipse, to make magic stronger.
So a ritual augmented by an eclipse? That's the plan?
I mean, we already knew that, right?
Elvis. The ritual, the eclipse, and the Venatori plans. We have to bring this to the Shadow Dragons immediately.
We should tell the Shadow Dragons what we found.
Okay.
Evil old gods, rituals, waiting for the stars. It's about as Tevinter as blood magic and hubris. Learning
Hubris.
about the gods' plans is wonderful.
That's a pronunciation I haven't
But
heard.
the lists of magisters you got your hands on. Now there's the real gold.
You've looked at it already. Of course you have.
Information on their backers, the ties to illegal slavery. Don't you see what this means?
This is power, May. Imagine becoming Archon and using this
Yeah.
against those who've been hurting the people for years.
You, on the throne, Dorian.
Tell me that wouldn't be a splendid way to bring about real change.
I did call it. I mean,
Shadow dragons have
yeah,
heard
yeah,
that
yeah,
before.
yeah. I was about to say
After
that.
Corypheus, with the Lucerni, we expose corruption and stop slavers, but nothing really changes. What makes you think it'll be different this time?
Surely you're not suggesting we give up
Of
entirely.
course not.
After all, you're still here. The rot in Tevinter is buried deep. We've been digging it out
Correct.
bit by bit, only for it to grow back. But what you've given us allows us to strike at the heart.
So the rot has no chance to return. But how would you use this information exactly?
Dorian wants to use it to crush our enemies by whatever means necessary. I prefer to use it to
Are
rally
you
the
gonna make me
people.
choose? Don't make me
I
choose
say we
between
make
them.
the information known. Allow the people to see the real justice served. Prove that from now on, we work for them.
We tried that already.
Oh no, they're gonna
Or have you
make me
forgotten the
decide.
Lucerni?
I don't
no
wanna
longer trust
decide.
That political machine will work in our favor. No. We must get at the root of the problem before they can react. A more
I don't want to take this
forceful
decision.
approach. Destroy them and
Oh,
their
I'm so stressed.
networks
Don't make me do
utterly.
this.
Swords and spies and blackmail? The devious means you learned in the South? If we go outside the system, we invite everyone else to do the same.
Oh,
no,
God.
we have to do this in the open. Show the people of Tevinter that we're here for them.
We're shadow dragons. It's right there in the name. You supported this because you knew the system didn't work for the people.
The point was to work in the shadows until we could work in the light. And Rook has brought us what we need.
May, the Imperium's politics burned you once and you still...
Enough. We're not the only ones who have a stake in
Don't
it.
ask me.
Rook, we're
No.
talking about your city.
No.
Your Tevinter too. Which strategy do you prefer?
I'm so stressed.
What sort of change are you trying to achieve?
For a start, slavery. Abhorrent. It needs to go no more.
And Tevinter has been ruled by the Altus Mages for all of its history. That must change. The Zoparati, non-mages, deserve a say in their own governance.
And all that's just the beginning of what will undoubtedly be a long journey.
It looks like I don't actually have a choice here, which I guess I appreciate as someone who was very stressed by the idea of making a choice, but like, then why do they play like I have a choice?
Shouldn't you be on the same side?
We are on the same side. We both know what Tevinter needs. How best to get it, that's the question.
If we went with Dorian's plan, I'd support it fully. But we won't, because he'll come around and realize that I'm right.
And I'd absolutely back you up on that, if you were right. Which you aren't.
We'll see.
Will we?
I love them. I love them so much. All right. This is just me asking questions, correct? This is not me choosing one of them?
Dorian, are you really suggesting violent revolution?
Not necessarily. Sometimes a mere threat of violence is sufficient.
He learned that from his friends in the South. I hear Ferelden settled the succession crisis with a duel.
It worked. Astoundingly.
We're not Ferelden.
I'm merely saying we need to consider bold and creative methods of achieving our ends. The game is rigged. Why play by rules crooked
I am
magisters
very
already
tempted by
exploit?
this, for the record.
Clear the board and start over. If they're gone, we can fill the magisterium with those who respect the office. then we'll actually see progress.
Especially after, you know, living in the U.S. and the Democrats spending all their time with respectability politics and, you know, trying to work within the system when the other party involved won't do that. You know what I mean? I hear what May is saying, and ideologically, to some extent,